What is on page 1 of your mindfulness journey? Hello, Ramblers of the World. I'm Chris, the Mindset Wingman, and thank you for joining me on another Mindful Ramble where we talk all things mindset reset and how it aligns to our journey through life. And as we say, every journey has a story, so let's go! Going back many moons, when I started my mindfulness journey, probably all started when I used to work in the corporate world, and I started a bit of a side of the desk project or task, I suppose you'd call it, along with my normal day job to help people with things like mindfulness in the workplace and well-being in the workplace. And I created something called page 1 of your mindfulness journey to help myself in the beginning and then to share with others. So what is it? So page P starts for present. Now this is where we should be trying to spend most of our life. Oh, that's better, a bell. Oh, electric bike. Something I always thought about getting, I just feel I'm too young. Anyway, going back to the topic before we were rudely interrupted by the cyclists, even though we are on a cycle path, so I'll shut up. So, page 1, so P, what does P stand for? P stands for being present and trying to live as present as we can every single day. And I talk about a lot is that 80-20. So trying to live in the present moment 80% of the time. Unfortunately, as humans, we do seem to like getting lost in the past and worrying about things that have happened in the past, or worrying about things that are upcoming in the future. Past, I'm afraid, is gone. All you can do is learn from it and then let it go. And the future is just a possibility. You're never actually going to know what the future holds until it becomes the present moment. Yes, you can plan for it, but we should try and not spend too much time worrying about it and try to spend most of our time in the present moment. And then there's A. A stands for acceptance. I'm afraid during life there's going to be challenges. Shit will hit the fan at some point on a daily basis, unfortunately. But it's just learning to accept that these things will happen and not allowing it to affect our mindset too much, not allowing it to frustrate us. As I say, stretch that acceptance muscle and just accept that everything's not perfect. Things will go wrong. But at the same time, try and focus when things do go right. As humans, we do like to focus far too much on the negative and when things go wrong. So celebrate when things go right and accept when things go wrong and just learn from it. And then there's G. G is gratitude. Now, I know it can sound a bit woo-woo, being grateful for what we have right now, but it is so important to do it. I like to do a bit of journaling at the end of the day, and I will focus on things that have gone well, because I know we do like to focus on the negative stuff. So just sitting down in the evening, being grateful for things that have gone well or things that I have in my life. And I'm not talking about big things, I'm talking about, you know, these small things that you might just take for granted. Just being grateful for them. The food on your table, the roof over your head, your family, things like that. So yeah, just finding time every day to be grateful. You will be amazed at the positive effect it has on your mindset when you can spend a bit of time doing that. And then, very warm today, so just give me a second. Stay hydrated, vitally important. And then, E. This stands for empowered productivity. When you can put P, being present, A, acceptance, and G, gratitude, all together and make that habit in your life, you will find you are so much more productive in life. You'll get stuff done. You'll be calmer. You will see that to-do list shrinking because you're being present, because you're being accepting, because you're being grateful for what you have right now, then that just gives you that boost to actually get on with stuff, be motivated and build momentum and get that stuff that you need to get done. And of course, when you do see those things being ticked off your to-do list and you're accomplishing these different actions that you put in place, you will feel a heck of a lot happier internally. And that's what this is all about, and what life is all about. So that is today's video, all about page 1 of your mindfulness journey, something that I created years back. I just wanted to share it today because it is a really vital tool to use in your life. So being present as much as you can, accepting life is not perfect, being grateful for everything you have in your life right now, and when you put those three together, the empowered productivity of your life will just increase, and you'll get stuff done a heck of a lot more than you do when you're feeling a bit negative, a bit down on life. So I hope you have found today's video beneficial, and I will leave you there and enjoy the rest of my stroll, hopefully not seeing too many more bikes, or at least bikes with bells, and I will see you all next time for our next Mindful Ramble. And as always, if you could subscribe, like, share and comment, it really does help me build this channel bigger and better. And I'll see you all next time for another Mindful Ramble. And hopefully the weather stays as beautiful as it is today. Stick that in your journal.